standing here in these Solomonic gates, as you can see, the age of Solomon, or maybe a little after Solomon. These are Iron Age gates. And the Bible very accurately explains that this was the southern part of Solomon's kingdom. Patty, you want to read from that?
Okay, from 1 Kings 10:17. And Solomon built Gezer and Beth Horon on the nether, and Baalath and Tadmor in the wilderness in the land. And the cities of store that Solomon had, and the cities for his chariots, and his cities for his horsemen, and that which Solomon desired to build in Jerusalem and in Lebanon, and in all the land of his dominion. And all the people that were left of the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites were not of the children of Israel.
Okay, so this is the southernmost part of that kingdom, and maybe Hezekiah made these walls, we're not sure. But we're going to go to some interesting places. We're going to ask you to come on a journey with us. Get in our car live as if you were riding around with us, and we're going to see 3 interesting biblical sites. This is the first, so I'm going to ask you to go to Numbers 33 at the beginning, the first verse. These are the journeys of the children of Israel when they went forth out of the land of Egypt by their hosts under the hand of Moses and Aaron. So follow us with Moses and Aaron's journey, and we're going to show you 2 more exciting sites. What do you think, Ross?
I love it. So we're going to actually load up in the car. Dave is going to be videoing out the front of the car. Now, our hope, this is a test. This is a test deal. So we.
I'm off balance here for a second.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, go ahead.
We could, we're going to be just standing in the wind and trying to hold the camera steady. We've got all these things going against us in a way, but the technology we hope is going to hold up. We could sit up like we normally do at a table, but we do that all the time. So we're going to try this. So we're going to go get in the rental car, and we're going to make a loop, and we're going to go to these sites, and you get to go with us. So bring water, because we're in the desert. Even though it's 6:30 some odd p.m., it's still 100 degrees.
Yes.
So everybody here, do you have water? Patty,
Yes,
do you have water?
yes.
Dave, you got your water? Dave, you and I can share if nothing else. Pat, you got yours sharing? All right, so let's go get in the car. Let's
come
go
in the
for
car
a
with
ride.
us and take a
Come on,
journey.
Dave, and we're going to leave it live. So you get to see us fumbling and trying to get up. Dave, give me a hand.
Oh, shit.
Ready?
No. I wouldn't.
You wasn't ready?
No,
All right. Trying to help.
Thought you was going to give me a hand there.
I tried.
Ross, where do you think our first stop should be?
We're going to go the first stop to Ma'ale Akrabim.
Ma'ale Akrabim.
Scorpion's Ascent.
The Scorpion's Ascent. Come on with us.
You got the Wi-Fi with you, Dave?
Yep.
All right. I didn't want to get too far.
Sorry about this, because I can't see. It's too bright. Can we reverse this next time?
All right.
Come on in. Come on in. We're going to take a drive. Ross, you want to give us the navigation?
All right.
We're going to head outside.
I'll be
of
like Siri in the back seat, okay?
All
Is
right.
that okay?
Yeah, with a southern accent.
Siri with the southern accent.
All right, Dave Cole's getting in the car here. There we go.
Hang on. We gotta take a little break. Whew.
Ready?
Camera's gonna get heavy.
Yep, hang on. We're good.
Okay, so we're driving around the bus loop. This is where the bus comes in. Whenever we drop off, like we have here and stay. Like Dave said, it's been Patty read these verses.
We got some bright sun coming in.
So what Dave is actually going to be filming some
kind of awkward. Right? So they can hear you.
And look at the crocodile farm over here. Ophir and the crocodiles.
Yeah, everything's working fine. Okay.
Whew. Sorry about the window going down, but I had to get some air.
That's all right. So this is, you know, every given Saturday you can see a very, you know, standard broadcast, but what we're doing is we're trying to give you a little bit of adventure here. So we're going to go up, we're passing Dave, and Dave have made really good friends with Ophir here, who runs the crocodile park. What we're going to do is when we get up to the yield sign here, we're going to zoom, let you see the sign so you can see where we're going. All right. Yeah. Let Dave get a picture of the signs. Can you see that, Dave?
Yeah, I've heard somebody say the same thing I just said. They're
right.
close, like whether they can actually see good.
So we've got, if we wanted to go to Jerusalem, we'd have to turn right. If we wanted to go to Eilat, we're going to go left. Notice the sign, it says Zen and Akrabim Ascent, the small Maktesh. So go ahead and turn right. And what Dave is going to give you, left, yeah, do that left. Yeah, your other right.
Alright, I'm heading right into the sun.
So
That's not going to work.
shine it out the right window.
Ooh, hell.
Give them a view out the right window.
That's the one I was trying to do. There you go. Hey, somebody's got the weather cam.
Now this
That's windy.
Sign here.
Yeah, he's going to give you a view of the wilderness. And the reason this is significant, and you're getting to drive through the wilderness of sand basin. Now, we're going to post a map later so this gets pieced together. A lot of this area out here is military training ground. You go past big dumpsters, big barrels that they practice shooting in, crazy things. But just notice the stark This is also wilderness.
I would end, Ross, and numbers 33. All three places we're going to visit today are mentioned.
That's right.
So
That's right.
you can take that journey with us in the book of Numbers. You're going to see Tamar was mentioned, or it's called Obot or
Yeah.
Obot.
Wait, hang on.
They said they can barely hear you, so talk louder.
Hang on.
Okay. Let's get the mindset.
All right. Can you hear us better
A lot
now?
of wind. It's a lot of wind.
A lot
I
of
don't
heat.
know. A lot of wind. I'm trying to get that
Want
out.
me to pull that up then, Dave?
Yeah.
We could go slow.
I'll pull that up and be quieter. How's that?
It's a little better. I'm not
Is that
sure whether-
better?
Yeah, let's test the voice now and see.
Yeah, it's a close up of nothing really.
Yeah, you can kind of span it out and let them see the wilderness as we ride. We just wanted you to get the experience. We had several different ideas that we debated. This being the idea that we
Especially for folks who can never come here, Ross.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
some
hang
people
on.
may never get to go.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Go that way?
No, we're good.
We're good. Hey, the other thing I wanted to say is that we mentioned the book of Numbers 33 chapter, and in that what we could
Quiet.
Louder.
in the book of Numbers chapter 33, the actual path we're taking is in the book of Numbers, and the three sites we're going to stop at are in the book of Numbers mentioned. First one is called Ovot or Obot, and that's also known as Tamar. This has been identified, we know for sure. And now we're going to the ascent of the scorpion, right, Ross?
That's right.
This is not a good shot, but
They said the image is blown out of exposure by
way out. It's blown way out. I gotta fix it. Well, you can't go right into the sun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Yeah, that's
just
okay.
just tell them, well, they can hear me.
Yeah.
So bear with
Point
us
it that
on. We're just trying to video as we drive down the road. The picture is going to be lovely, and then it might be a little different as we're trying to avoid the sun directly into the camera. But just as we drive through here, you're actually taking the route as David said. we're going to go in the backwards. We're going at it from east to west, and they would be traveling from west to east.
Right.
But we wanted to go live at Biblical Tamar and start it there. That way, we know we've got the Wi-Fi working and everything's going live, and we're in a good, nice environment. So we're driving along. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, the southern part of Israel's down by Eilat, right? I mean, you're thinking way south of where we're at. So how is it that we're possibly pitching this as the southern boundary of Israel?
And the northern route for the Exodus.
And the northern route for the Exodus, that's right. Most Bible scholars, there's two main theories. One is the southern Exodus route. They leave from Goshen, they travel east, and they go across the Red Sea, and then there's a lot of guesswork as to the location of these places that are mentioned. You've got between Deuteronomy chapter 1 verses, chapter 1 through chapter 3 is a travel log. Exodus 15, Exodus 16, and Numbers chapter 33. All of those three areas in Scripture describe this particular route. So if the picture, we're going to stop in about 5 minutes, get set up, and talk a little bit about Ma'ale Akrabim.
Okay, I think we're having connection problems with the...
And we'll just keep on going, and hopefully it'll be good.
Well, yeah. Well, I gotta say this, man, finally get something. The sun, I didn't even think about the sun, really.
I didn't either.
I kind of messed that up.
It looks like a nice picture now, Dave.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'll be going in and out because of the sun. We're driving west, and it's evening for us. So that's going to be the biggest difficulty. But when we get set up, we'll make sure. That was a goat. No, it wasn't a goat. It was a stick.
Yeah, it's 6:45 here.
Yeah. So we've got here, sundown our sunset is at 7:44. So our goal is to get to these locations, show you 2 sites, and just kind of give you a taste of this wilderness, and then we'll drive back to the building. So a little bit different Saturday, I guess you'd say. So while we're in the air conditioner, I'm going to tell you about Ma'ale Akrabim.
Oh my God. Ain't no way, man. This isn't working.
Just go right.
We're gonna keep.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop anything, but it's just.
I wonder if we lost the
I am.
connection on that YouTube.
I'm getting a live signal going out.
Yeah, we're live.
That's kind of weakish for my Wi-Fi box, I suppose.
Here we are at sea level. So we were just below sea level. And Ross, you gonna read from Joshua? Or
So-
what are you gonna read from?
Yeah, we're gonna we'll give them a view for a minute. Let me just make sure. We may lose connectivity,
Okay.
and then it may come back. Now this will be another test to see does
Yeah.
it come back.
And the test is whether my arm can hold out. So
We'll
okay.
swap up too.
We got a pillow to put under him?
There you go.
That helps a little bit.